Hi everyone, welcome to Midnight Wolf Collectibles. In a previous video, I talked about how I have a strategy for listing cards daily on eBay. For the most part, it pays off. This past week, I have had 2 days where I didn't sell a single card, but I've only just gone back to putting auctions back on my account on eBay, and so I think that is a big difference maker because that's not going to happen again now that my auctions are starting to finish up. Um, Last night was the uh, first time coming back to auctions where I have auctions ending daily. So hopefully no more days without any sales. I don't like that. I try to have at least one sale every day. Last video, I also talked about how I had three cards that were on auction that are cards of players who are in the NFL draft. And I made that video right before the draft started. Today is Saturday, and so my three auctions will end tomorrow night. And just a quick update and reminder, I have this numbered Jeremiah Love right here that's on auction. I have a Carnell Tate Prism Gold. Was that cracked ice? I think gold cracked ice, maybe. Anyway, that's also on auction. And this numbered Reuben Bain Jr. on auction. All three of these will end tomorrow and will sell. I invested in the three of them approximately, I think, I don't have the exact number, but it's under 20 for all three. I spent 18, I think, about 17 or 18. And as of right now, where they're at on the auction, I will lose money. So we'll see. Hopefully, I've still got some time, but hopefully um, they will make up. I think I'm at 12 right now for the three of them, but we still got over a day left, and oftentimes these auctions will kind of heat up right before the time ends. So hopefully I can make a little bit of profit on these three guys right here. And just as I thought they would, they're all three of them went pretty high in the draft. Jordan Love, I think, was what, number 3. Carnell Tate was right after him. Reuben Bain Jr. was also in the first round. So hopefully, that as the draft is finishing up today, people are going to start looking for these cards for their favorite players and their favorite teams, and so on. The last thing I want to talk about today is I've got this Shohei Ohtani. This is a 2024 Shohei Ohtani of the 35th anniversary, where it does that Topps retro. And I bought this on Whatnot, and after shipping and everything, I think I paid $32. And it's not going to sell for that, right? I can't just resell it raw for $32. So I made a mistake on this card. I was on a Whatnot show where a guy was, he was doing lots of Ohtani rookies, and I was priced out. I didn't have that capital. I don't have that capital built up. So following me, you're gonna kind of see what it's like starting with like nothing, or just maybe less than $100 on investments, and just trying to slowly build up and grind. And it is a grind, I will tell you. And so I couldn't afford any of the big rookies, but this guy was sandwiched in between them. I bought it $32 after shipping. Get on eBay, and it's somewhere between 20 and 30. I saw someone listed at like 50, but it hadn't sold. You got to look at, when you go onto eBay, look at the sold items. Look what they sold for. Click sold and completed to get a better idea and a better way to comp what you're going to get out of these cards. And so, somewhere between 16 and $30, I can get this. So now my thought was, well, maybe I should have it graded. What is this guy going for graded? And graded, if he gets a PSA 10, He's selling for over $300. So I'm like, ah, man, maybe I should just have put him in my next grading order, which I'm about to send out. I am trying to send out an order of 4 to 6 cards every 3 to 4 weeks, and I still haven't gotten my first order back yet. It should be getting back at the end of May, so it takes almost 4 months right now to get a PSA order in. And I don't have the money for the membership. I don't have the bulk discount, so I'm just like kind of going in at like just doing a few here and there as I can afford it as I build up a little bit of money. And so graded PSA 10, he gets he's about $300. But if he's a 9, ah man, he's like $30 to $40. So it's not much more than what I paid for him to begin with. So do I pay? So if I've invested $32 into him, and then I pay another what, 32 or $34 to grade him, that's almost, we're looking at like $70 investment by the time you add in a little bit of the shipping and everything, just for this one card. So if he gets PSA 9, it's a big risk. Do I do it? Do I take the risk and get getting a 9, hoping that I get a 10? And so that's where I kind of got to look at this card and try to figure out, can he get a 10? It looks really, really clean, but I'm still not confident he is going to 10. And it looks pretty good up here, but I mean, like the foil, it's kind of, this is Topps Chrome, so it's got this foil on it, and it looks crisp, but man, I don't know. The corner almost looks kind of soft right there. I don't even know if you can tell. I don't know if I'm confident enough to send it in, and get to to only get a 9 and lose a bunch on it. So now I'm trying to decide, maybe I should just put this one up as my Sunday auction, because I like to have a good card go up Sunday nights. Sunday nights, I found Sundays in general is like my key selling date. All right, that's when I usually sell the most cards, is on Sundays, and especially Sunday nights. People are at home, they're winding down from the weekend, they're on their phone, they're scrolling, shopping, and doing all of that. That's when I do a lot of it. So it makes sense. So I want to have my auctions end like my good ones. That's why I have these 3 guys ending Sunday night, hoping that they'll pick up some of that Sunday night heat. So I'm trying to decide, do I put him on my Sunday night auction for 1 week, or do I risk grading him? And I'm leaning towards the auction. And like right there, let's see if you can see it. I mean, maybe I'm just nitpicking, but I don't know. You can't see it on the camera very well, but it's just a little soft. I'm not confident this is going to get a 10. So I don't know if I want to waste my money doing that and just try to cut my losses and get back what at least a little bit of what I spent on them. So I mean, that's kind of the nature of this game right here. Is there's a little bit of risk involved. There's kind of some gambling involved. It's but it's fun. It is fun. Uh, and they're trying to figure out the strategies, and you just have some tough decisions to make. So that's I don't know. I'm thinking he might just go to auction. I'll hold off. So that means I've got a spot open on my next PSA order. Uh, my next PSA order that I'm going to send off this week, I've got this Anthony Edwards rookie Mosaic Pro debut, green Mosaic, and I'm not sure if it's a swirl. There's like several different kinds of green. There's like swirl and I don't know, some of the others. I'm not sure which one this is, but it's one of them. And so I'm going to send this one off. I've also got this Michael Jordan hardwood leader, and it it looks really, really clean, really, really sharp. And I think it can do really well. Even if it got a 9, Jordans will sell. That's like the number one sports card that does sell is Michael Jordan. So even if he does get a 9, don't think I'll be out a whole lot. I think I could still possibly get more than the grading cost for him. I've got this Paul Skeens rookie card I'm going to send off. This is a refractor. I've got several Skeens rookies, but I'm going to send this one first. This Bowman's Best. And these are fairly inexpensive cards. I got them for less than $5 on eBay, and so I'm hoping to send them to grade so I can flip them and hopefully make more than the 5 plus the 35 or whatever it is to grade them. That's my hope. I've got this Jackson Dart. This isn't the optic. This is just the green press proof. So it was not an expensive card. Just a couple dollars, $2 or $3 or $4 on eBay. And I have a feeling Jackson Dart might have a pretty good year as long as he can stay healthy. And, he's got Harbaugh as a coach. So a lot of people are speculating that Dart will perform really, really well. And I really like this card. This is such a cool card. This is a Caleb Williams prismatic rookie card with a wave. It's got the wave on it, so it's a really neat card. I'm going to send this to grade 2. I think Caleb Williams might have a pretty good year, and I'm guessing I'm going to try to do 2 football, 2 baseball, and 2 basketball. So if I'm not doing this Ohtani, I got to figure out a different baseball card to send. So we'll see. I've got this. I might do this Griffey right here. This Lords of the Diamonds Griffey. This is a really cool card, and it looks really nice. I'm thinking I'll probably send it as my 6th card for this order. So there we go. Let me know what you think. Any thoughts, suggestions, leave that in the comment box below, and I will make another video tomorrow after these 3 football players sell, and let you know how I did. Thanks. Bye.